Hi, welcome to my channel, Rohit Speaks. And in today's video, I'm going to talk about a common topic I guess everybody is wondering, and I'm just going to give a brief overview about are the artificial sweeteners safe? So short answer is yes, they are safe if consumed in moderate amounts. So if we talk about what are the artificial sweeteners, these are what is available in the market. The one we call it as a sweet one or sunnet. That's Ace sulfam potassium or ASK. Sweet and low is saccharin. Splenda is sucralose. Equal is aspartame. Stevia is made from the sweet leaf monk fruit thingy. Sugar alcohols are sorbitols, xylitols, maltols, monk fruit sweeteners. So these are the artificial sweeteners which are compared to a table sugar which we use. Now here is the amount of calories in, and they are pretty much low in calories except the sugar because they might be a little bit higher caloric. It's not that as much as sugar, but it is caloric compared to other artificial sweeteners. And how much times they are sweeter. So if you look at this sweet one or sweet and low is 200 to 700 times sweeter than the actual sugar. So you don't need, if you need 1 tablespoon to get a certain amount of sweetness, you will need maybe 100, divide that by 200, like that tiny amount will be enough to give you that amount of sweetness. And here it shows maximum daily packets you can consume without going over the toxic limit is 2345, like especially in stevia, I mean, you can go maximum 9. Um, because there is the issue with these ones is that there is an aftertaste to it. It will start becoming a little bit bitter. So this is the only thing issue with that. Rest is not much. You could see you can consume a lot. Like 23 packets of sweet one is like a lot of sweetness. Like one packet is required for 1 cup of coffee, that or 2 packets depending on how much you are drinking. So that's not a lot, but if you're just consuming this left and right sugar dietary, diet coke or sugar-free cokes, if you're just consuming like 5 to 10 liters of those things, especially the one containing aspartame, the only issue is when you digest aspartame, it becomes two amino acids, which is used for your protein. But another substitute or another product coming out is methanol. Now, I have covered how methanol poisoning affects your sight, but again, you're drinking this, it has to be digested. That methanol is not acute. You won't get right away all of them. So you won't get that into poisoning, but you are creating methanol, which is going in your gut and killing your gut microbiome. That's the issue with consuming large amounts of artificial sugar is the byproducts of them can affect your gut microbiome and then your digestive system. But it will never makes your insulin spike. Okay, insulin spike is always done by glucose. If they release glucose, there will be an insulin spike. Simple as that. All of these are digested, they never release. Sucralose, for example, is converted, it directly is excreted. It when you eat it, your tongue, your nose register it as something sweet. After that, it is just excreted out of your system. Aspartame, 2 amino acids, and methanol. Saccharin also same as sucralose, they are excreted out. Even xylitol, their byproduct is an alcohol. So all of these, they don't release glucose, hence no insulin spike. So technically, they help you lose weight if you are consuming a lot of sugar products and you just substitute some of them with this. So you're not consuming that much sugar. So sugar-related dental issues, health issues will not be having. And consuming this are much better for your health in a very, very moderate amount. So that's better. They can get toxic if you're consuming more and more. So I will tell you, if you consume 40 cans of Diet Coke every day for a week, then it will lead to some kind of an issue. 40 cans, okay? I'm assuming there are no people who does that, but if that's the amount of uh, consumption you have to do to become for these artificial sweeteners to become toxic. So in general, if you go to Mayo Clinic's website, they will give you an idea. In general, they're pretty safe. They're pretty safe to consume. And if you're using only 3 to 4 sachets or packets of these guys throughout the day, you're much better. If you're consuming, let's say, a can of Coke, you're taking maybe 1 or 2 packets of these guys. So if you're consuming 5 cans of Coke, you consume 10 packets of these guys. Still, you're one under the limit. So that's the consumption. So in general, they're safe. I just wanted to create this video for awareness about artificial sweetener. Consume in moderate amounts. Try to substitute your sugar with this. It will has a much better. You will lose your weight. You'll be much better. But there is a little bit trade-off for your gut microbiome. But you can strengthen the gut microbiome by drinking much more of fermented products like yogurt and fermented batter products like dosas in Indian food. So again, they are pretty safe. Consume in moderate amounts as shown here. And if you're consuming this, you're substituting your sugar, you're also gonna get rid of your insulin spikes and mostly will also help you lose weight and keep it off. So with that, I'll switch off this video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.